On the news tonight, National Assembly passes 70,000 naira national minimum wage bill. President Tinubu appeals to Nigerians to be patient with his administration, promises better Nigeria. Good evening, you're welcome to NT Ijebu, the news at 7. I'm Titi Layoke. Thanks for staying tuned with us. Now with the news in details. Senate passes 70,000 naira national minimum wage bill as requested by President Tinubu. The report.
Granted expeditious consideration to the bill, transmitted Tuesday as it passed first, second and third reading.
After a series of negotiations between the federal government and the organized labor, the current national minimum wage of 30,000 naira only has been reviewed upward to the sum of 70,000 naira only. This is part of the federal government's short-term measures to mitigate the situation in the country, as efforts are being made to bring about long-term solutions that would align with the yearnings and aspirations of Nigerians.
100,000 and to reduce the time for periodic review of the national minimum wage from 5 years to 3 years, and for later matters 2024. Third reading taken and passed.
In another development, Senate has also passed the Police Act Amendment Bill to enable an appointed Inspector General of Police remain in office for 4 years, in line with the provisions of Section 7, Subsection 6 of the Police Act. Meanwhile, Senator Ezenwa Onyewuchi, representing Imo East, has defected from the Labour Party to the All Progressives Congress. Reports just reaching us indicate that Senate has equally approved the sum of 6.2 trillion naira amendments to the 2024 Appropriation Act.
3 breast students, each from elementary and secondary classes of Reagan Canadian International School, Obalende, Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, have emerged from this year's award-winning Project Defense Program. Anthony Gandoni reported that the program aimed building the students' confidence in public presentations, attracted the attention of parents and non-parents of the school. The report.
Thrill and brain-tasking day for children of Reagan Canadian International School, Obalende, Ijebu-Ode, as both the elementary and secondary classes displayed confidence and communication prowess before the crowd in an award-winning project defense with different topics earlier given to them by the school, starting with elementary class with the theme Sprouting Entrepreneurs Building Business from Playgroup Dreams. Each of the pupils came up with a business idea. The love developed the idea and managed it to a successful end. On their part, secondary school students were given the opportunity to come up with creative ideas on how to build their future careers by imagining the works of their heroes with creative collaboration with other people.
School stuff delivery is also like a task that involves physical activities and the satisfaction of helping others get what they need.
Some of the main reason why people die nowadays because of they couldn't easily find what is really going on with the person.
At the end of the intense defense, supervised by a panel of 3 judges, best 3 of each of the classes, the elementary and secondary class emerged and cash prize incentive awarded.
In my destiny, I have waited for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, class champions.
The panel, the participants and the parents, while expressing satisfaction, disclosed what it takes to emerge.
My mom and Mrs. Victoria, I practiced it and she helped me to write some things.
I couldn't give up, that I have to fight for coming the first, and my dream came true. No matter what we are doing, it doesn't matter what we are getting, our children should be our priority.
The commendation I'll give to the school is even trying to start something like this, because it builds confidence in children.
Appreciating the guests and parents for their support, the school's management spoke on the program.
The topics makes them to be prepared for what is going to happen in school within the first 7 weeks. So within that first 7 weeks, they are going to make this presentation. And the presentation is also something that they have to learn what is going into their own report.
Basically, our goal, what we intend to achieve, is to raise generation of problem solvers, generation of thinkers, those who can think without the box, those who can analyze situation and provide solution to them.
The school management therefore assured the parents value for their investments in their children. In Ijebu-Ode, Anthony Gandonu, NTA News.
To provide students with adequate knowledge, skills, and understanding of performing and media practice and related functional discipline, Olabisi Onabanjo University has visited the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Ijebu-Ode. Zainab Okweneyi has the details.
The Performing Arts Department, Olabisi Onabanjo Agoiwoye, were received, addressed, and taken on a comprehensive tour of facilities. To fulfill the purpose of their visit, production staffs of NTA took the students on the practicals of performing production.
The signal will now be shooting to the antenna. The antenna is located on the transmitter. So that's it. And we have other modules inside, technically. We have other modules like Zyta, Monitor.
There's somebody controlling the system. From the control room. There's somebody controlling the system from the studio. What the person in the studio is taking is what is coming down to the control room. And it's what I will go out to people at home. This is the final concept. In the production, we have like production, pre-production, and post-production. This is the post-production area where most of the mistakes occur.
Shortly after the visit, the students, while speaking, revealed that the trip has aroused their desire for broadcasting and performing arts practice.
Well, I think it feels more realistic seeing it in the practical aspect than just like theory and theory and theory. I think it feels more realistic.
Experience different departments and know how things are being done in the television station compared to the one at our department.
One of the lecturers, Mr. Jide Ogunlanu, said the purpose of exposing the students to practicals and behind the scene performing production is fulfilled.
We've done the theory aspect, but they will have the practical experience. So that's why we are here, because it's also going to reflect in their examination, in their written exam.
He, however, promised to expose the students more on the practicals in order to juxtapose the classroom theories. In Ijebu-Ode, Zainab Okweneyi, NTA News.
The Ogun State Independent Electoral Commission, OGSIEC, says it has become aware of an unsigned document circulating on social media proposing to be a notice of election and timetable for the 2024 local government elections for chairmanship and councillorship positions in the state. A statement signed by the Commission's chairman, Babatunde Oshibodu, stated that the Commission wishes to inform all relevant stakeholders and the general public that this information is false and did not originate from the OGSIEC and should therefore be disregarded. Mr. Oshibodu further stated that all necessary notices and other information concerning the 2024 local government elections will be provided by the Commission in due course and will be duly signed by the chairman of the Commission or other authorized signatories. Minister of State, Petroleum Resources, Gas, Ekpo has urged Nigerians to be patient with the federal government as President Bola Tinubu is making greater efforts towards addressing the economic challenges occasioned by the removal of fuel subsidy. Leader Samson reported that Ekpo stated this during an interface with the national leadership of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, led by its president, Chris Osigusu. Reports.
Ekpo revealed that in the subsidy era, some businessmen took advantage of the low cost of subsidized fuel in Nigeria and diverted large volumes to neighboring countries where they made huge profits, while the targeted beneficiaries in Nigeria grown in acute scarcity, making subsidy on petroleum no longer feasible when this administration came on board. The gas minister highlighted the huge gas deposits in Nigeria, which at the present stands at about 209 trillion cubic deplete proven reserves, with potential of reserves increasing to 600 trillion cubic feet. He added that President Tinubu meant well in ending fuel subsidy, as the decision has allowed more focus and investment in the gas sector.
While government is trying to repair the environment, our people within the environment should desist from all this smuggling, pipeline destruction. Because the gas that we are using today is associated gas. And when they disrupt crude production, it will affect us a lot.
ECHO informed the NUJ leadership of licenses granted to some companies to convert the gas fled in-country for commercial purposes, while efforts are ongoing through various government programs and initiatives to ensure more Nigerians use LPG and CNG for cooking and transportation. NUJ President acknowledged the minister's impactful leadership in the past year and commended him for the successful implementation of government policies aimed at increasing local content across the gas value chain.
We are eager to learn more about the progress made, the challenges encountered, and the achievements thus far. We are looking for a way to drive this progress to the nooks and crannies of this country. Within the next few years, things will turn around. Let us be hopeful.
The achievements, he says, are not only commendable, but also provide a solid foundation for more progress. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
Bola Tinubu is appealing to Nigerians, particularly the youth, to keep faith and believe in the ability of his administration to transform Nigeria to an enviable height so desired by citizens. The report.
Information and National Orientation Minister Mohammed Idris conveyed the message of the President after their meeting at the State House. Speaking on the state of the nation, the minister says the President is fully aware of the situation in the country and is working hard to turn around the social and economic situation for the good of all Nigerians.
And Mr. President has asked me to, again, inform Nigerians that he listens to them, especially the young people that are trying to protest. Mr. President is listening to them. He takes what they say seriously and is working assiduously to ensure that this country is good, not just for today, but also for the future. The issue of the planned protest, Mr. President does not see any need for that. He's asked them to shelve that plan. He's asked them to await government response to all their pleas. He has listened to them, like I said, and a lot is happening. Only today, the National Assembly has expeditiously passed the new national minimum wage. You can see how the President is working. It was transmitted only yesterday. Today it has been passed. A lot of other interventions that the President has also put in place are also going to be looked at expeditiously in the interest of Nigeria. So there's no need for strike. The young people out there should listen to the President and allow the President more time to see to the realization of all the goodies he has for them.
You are still watching NTA Ijebu at 7. We'll be back shortly after the break. Stay tuned.
With Money Master, Nigerians everywhere can now open accounts, send, collect, save and deposit money from anywhere and to any bank with any kind of phone. We can also pay bills, buy airtime and data for ourselves and our loved ones, and so much more. Just dial *995# or download the Money Master PSB app today.
Where is Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Glow! Where Glow now?
Are they here?
Glow, don't go village. Tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention.
See, now Glow berekete 10x.
Now him I they take tension my customers.
Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yes.
Wait, so with 1.5 when they give
give all of us so you dey enjoy up to 15,000 naira credit and data.
And I say I never finish you. See, una say if you enjoy, if una join Globe Berekete 10x, una go get 1,000 naira welcome credit. You just carry your phone, dial *777#. Finish. Gulo, you don't win.
Una see dey here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Globe. Please save na Globe dey fine. Na Globe dey go. Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Globe Berekete 10x. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Yeah, welcome back. Violent protest is criminal, but peaceful protest is a right of Nigerians, and the police will protect those who may want to embark on a peaceful protest. Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun stated this at the Strategic Police Managers Conference of the Force in Abuja. The IGP assures that adequate measures have been put in place in the event of a protest, and the force will respond in a more professional and civilized way.
It's a delicate time to want to engage in any form of violence, and all Nigerians will come together and say no to violent protest. Yes, we know that there is hunger, times are hard, but government is doing their best to ameliorate the suffering of Nigerians. A lot of measures have been put in place. Government is already hearing the cries of the people. Even governors at their own level are trying their best to make sure that things in their states are stable. And this is not happening only in Nigeria. It's a global meltdown. I know some people who left Nigeria because they felt Nigeria was hard. Now they want to come back because where they went is even harder.
The police appeals to Nigerian youth to shun violent protests because it does no one any good. That's all we have for you for tonight. We'll meet you next time. I am Titi Layoke. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Nigerians everywhere can now open accounts, send, collect, save and deposit money from anywhere and to any bank with any kind of phone. We can also pay bills, buy airtime and data for ourselves and our loved ones, and so much more. Just dial *995# or download the Money Master PSB app today. With Money Master, Nigerians everywhere can now open accounts, send, collect, save and deposit money from anywhere and to any bank with any kind of phone. We can also pay bills, buy airtime and data for ourselves and our loved ones, and so much more. Just dial *995# or download the Money Master PSB app today.